I have to head out, but I know that Brian has some legal stuff to go over with you.
We can't do much trial prep until they make a final decision on charges, but as your counsel, there is one small detail I need to know. Were you aware that Jimmy was sleeping with his coworker?
Yes, I was.
Thank you. Yes, she was.
Small detail, small detail. Welcome back. An all-new season of Apple TV's hit comedy series Shrinking is finally here. That was a clip of what's to come, and our next guest right there in the middle of all the laughs. You can also check him out in the new comedy film Goodrich.
He's doing a lot. He's also on Broadway in the hit comedy Once Upon a Mattress. Please help us welcome back to the studio, Michael Urie, everybody.
Oh, thank you so much.
I told you I love this mustard and this blue.
Thank you very much.
I would have to say that before I ask you the important questions. Right? So we got a new season start.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. What can we expect?
Well, it's been a little bit delayed. You know, there was a strike. We were all on strike, and so I think the fans are really excited for it to finally be back. The gang is together again. This is a season about forgiveness and about chosen family. All the characters go a little bit deeper, but it's still exploring mental health issues through comedy and warmth. And I think it will be a nice balm for people once again.
You talk about going a little bit deeper. So to go deeper and be vulnerable, but also still make people laugh. How do you strike that balance?
It is a delicate balance, and it's in the writing. I have to say, like, it's an incredible cast. I mean, I look up there and I see myself in the middle of all those amazing people. I can't believe it. But the writers are so good at towing the line between true pathos and absolute comedy. And I think it's that the characters are funny. It's not that we're like put in funny situations. It's not like, you know, like we're stuck in an elevator with a pregnant woman. It's not like, you know, or, you know, at a restaurant with 2 dates. None of those tropes. It's like funny characters who make each other laugh and use humor to get through their own trauma. And there's real trauma in the show.
That's so helpful to hear. You also have been working. You're in this new film coming out called Goodrich.
Yeah.
And you wrote on your Instagram, I was stalking you this morning. You said, I actually can't believe I'm in this film. Why did you say that?
Well, Michael Keaton, it's a Michael Keaton movie.
Yeah.
And he's like one of the best actors ever. And when I was a kid, Beetlejuice and Batman came out back to back. And I was like 9 years old. And seeing those two movies sort of made me realize what acting was. You know, you look at a guy and it's like, that's the same guy in those two movies. And I realized, oh, that's what an actor is. And that was the beginning of me, I think, wanting to become one. And so then I got to work with him. I didn't tell him any of this. When I worked with him, I was way too nervous.
Didn't want to come off weird, right?
But he's just incredible. And so when I saw the movie, it was like watching myself in a movie with Michael Keaton was just like such an out-of-body experience. And it's a beautiful movie. Hallie Meyer-Shire wrote and directed it, and it's very heartwarming. You're gonna want to call your family when it's over and give everybody a big hug.
I love that. And I hear that the premiere for the series and the film was on the same night. You were on social media running back and forth to each spot. Was that a wild night for you?
It was incredible. So that's the video of me changing in the car. Last Tuesday, I did the Goodrich premiere, walked the red carpet, got embraced by Michael Keaton, then got in a car, changed my clothes in the car, as you see, and then walked the Shrinking premiere and got embraced by Harrison Ford. So within the same hour, Batman and Indiana Jones hugged me.
That's an accomplishment all in itself. The changing of the car is what I'm talking about. That's hard.
Yeah, I know. It was hard. It was really, but I'm really flexible. You know, I'm a Broadway dancer, so I was able to get my legs up.
Let's talk about Broadway. Last time you were here, you were talking about Spam a lot. This time, Once Upon a Mattress, which is like a classic.
Yes.
Tell us about your role.
Oh, it's so wonderful. It's literally on this block, by the way. I'm going to walk over there and do a matinee as soon as we're done. It is the classic musical that made Carol Burnett a star in 1959, and now Sutton Foster, my Gumby girlfriend who plays Princess Winifred, is starring in it, and I play Prince Dauntless, who is hoping for a princess. I live in this this very oppressed kingdom. My mother, the queen, will not allow anyone to get married until she finds the perfect princess for me, but she secretly isn't looking because she wants to keep her power. And as soon as she lets me get married, then she will lose it. So it's very funny. Amy Sherman Palladino, who wrote Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and The Gilmore Girls, she has polished up the script for us. And Sutton is a complete genius. She's a true Broadway triple threat. And it's a fabulous cast. And we're just like having the best time. It's like this wonderful bedtime story. Giggles of children coming from the audience. It's really
Grown
special.
children.
Yes, yes.
Boy, the life that you have. I mean, Michael Keaton, Harrison Ford, and then I'm going to just go up the street and do a matinee.
And he's a prince.
I know. I can't believe it either, you guys. It's really strange.
Michael Urie, such a pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
Always
Thank
such
you
a
so
light
much.
to have you with us. And you can catch an all-new season of Shrinking October 16th on Apple TV. Goodrich will open in theaters October 18th. And Once Upon a Mattress is currently just like a block from here at the Hudson Theater, right here in New York.
The guy doesn't sleep.